What's going on, guys? This is DuffAntics here, coming to you today with a Crucible PvP Pantheon control. I think I got about 40 kills. I do alright throughout the whole game, and it's only until the end where I start dying a bit more frequently, but I thought I'd keep that in the background to take you through some problems with the meta, and I thought I'd do this in a top 5, and I'll call it my top 5 biggest pet fucking hates. Shall we get this started off then? Okay then. Let's start at number 5. Titan shoulder charge. Yep, that's right. If you suck with a shotgun, you suck with a sniper rifle, you suck with a fusion rifle, how about you just ram into them? And guess what? Melees, they don't kill you in one shot. A hunter can stab you in the face. That's not a one shot. Warlocks have the force. Still not a one shot. But the minute a Titan barges you out the way because he probably needs a piss or something, that's a one shot. And guess what? To just add on top of that, you can actually, what is it? Transfusion. That's it, transfusion. That heals you. Because it is quite risky running up to someone and shoulder charging them. So how about you heal yourself while you're at it as well, so you can be ready to shoulder charge the next unsuspecting poor bastard. I don't really have too much of a problem with Titan shoulder charge. I think I need to be a bit more alert when it comes to it. If you time your shotguns well, then obviously you ain't got much of a problem. However, it be lag. Once the lag gets introduced, you will actually be trading places because the shot only registers once the Titan has unleashed his shoulder charge. Very frustrating, especially if you're on a 15 fucking kill streak. Anyway, Titan shoulder charge. Number 4. It's not really a pet hate, but it's more of a grudge. It's more of a deep disrespect to anyone that uses this weapon. Fusion rifles have actually been nerfed. They cone out a lot more once you fire them, and that's opened the gateway to high impact, high range shotguns. You don't see many fusion rifles, but when you did, back in a time, in the mythical time of fusion rifles and everything like that, there was such a cunt, such a wanker of a fusion rifle that my brain literally grows veins pulsing with goddamn blood pouring through its vessels at the thought of the name Pocket Infinity. Now, for those that don't know what Pocket Infinity is, fair enough, you don't need me to tell you it, but if you really do want to know, it is a fusion rifle that can fire in full auto mode. That's right, full auto mode. What does this mean? It means you can take out a group of people with fucking ease. Yes, its stability sucks. Yes, its charge rate is shit. But who gives a crap when you can take out multiple enemies and you can take out Subas incredibly easy? And I remember when this weapon was first in the game, you could actually spec for it to have 8 bullets in the magazine. Can you imagine firing 8 fusion rifle shots? You could. That's a golden gun in my books, really. Then fusion rifles started to get nerfed. Everyone started complaining about them. I mean, I understand that some of the ranges were, well, pretty fucking obnoxious if you ask me. Don't know, I think they need to come back because now shotguns have got such a mad range. Now we can spec for whatever perk we want with re-rolling and everything like that. What's to stop us? I think fusion rifles do need to come back, as much as I hate to fucking say it. Oh, what number are we at now? Number 3. Number 3 would have to be, yes, it's coming to me now. Picture a time where you would start at 6 o'clock on Friday in the gauntlet that is known as the Trials of Osiris. And you look at each other and we're like, yeah, let's fuck these guys up. I want to go to the lighthouse. But in the distance, you hear echo. Boom, boom. Could that be that one of your friends has his speaker on very loud with the bass turned all the way up? I highly fucking doubt it. You know why it is? It's some dickhead emptying out his final round sniper. For those of you that don't know, final round is a perk on a sniper. On the final shot, it will do extra damage. If you roll with a high impact, slow rate of fire sniper rifle, it has the capability to one-shot you anywhere on the body. Now, let me just let that sink in. It is incredibly easy to one-shot someone to the body with a sniper rifle. It sickens me. And it has been frustration for many a players. I'm sure all of you have experienced final round. Those of you that do use final round, I'm coming for you, because I'll move on to you in just a second. A way to combat final round sniping is, well, there's not many. I would firstly have my headset on fairly loud so I can hear that they're emptying out their snipers. I would then tell my team to go a bit nade crazy, because you're going to have to rely on your nades. You're going to have to rely on throwing something, getting into cover, ducking back out, because that's all he needs you to do. So, not many counters, but also if you're a brilliant sniper, final round isn't really a problem for you because you aim at the head. Now, for those of you that use final round, I understand that you want to go to the lighthouse. I understand that you're using everything in your inventory and all of the tools that you can muster to gain you that victory. Well, let me just say right now that you've just emptied, let's say you've got a 3 magazine clip, which most final round snipers do have. You've just emptied out 2 bullets. And those 2 bullets could have been headshots. Yeah. But the fact that you are also relying on a body shot one-shot kill is not improving your skill as a sniper. A little tip for you when sniping: you always want to know where the head is going to be. You always want to have your sniper at head level. You don't want it at body level. You don't want to aim at the body then at the head, unless you're panic sniping them, whatever, because you know there's only so much you can do. But with sniping, always at the head. If you're always aiming at the body, you're not improving, and you're going to end up pissing some people off. They're going to end up tryharding, and you've actually got more of a chance of losing. So, final round snipers, please do us a favour. Take a non-final round sniper to PvE. Practice popping off some heads of dregs, and then come back to the crucible when you've mastered it slightly. It does take practice, it's a skilled profession, but I tell you what's not a skilled profession, is final rounding. Right, I've ranted on too long about that. Let's move on to number 2. Now, I am a bit of a hypocrite when it comes to this, but shotguns. They have ridiculous range, coupled with blink. It's very difficult to counter. One of the counters that I found is if someone's running towards you and he blinks, you want to run straight at him, because the chances are that you run straight, he's going to be having his back towards you, as you could turn around and shotgun him. So someone blinking towards you, run straight at them, slide. You've actually confused them more than they thought that they could confuse you. Now, with the shotgun aspect of it, high impact shotguns hit further than the lower impact shotguns, regardless of whether the range is the same, because the higher the impact of the shotgun, the different the stages of the drop-off range it happens, if that makes sense. So that just means that you're going to hit harder and a little bit further. Shot package, everyone's rolling with that. Normally luck in the chamber if you use it. Party Crasher, Matador 64, the classic Fell Winter's Lie. All shotguns that do insane amounts of damage and have insane range. So how do we balance shotguns? We need to take off shot package as a start. Rangefinder, I'm not too sure, because I've rolled with a rangefinder Fell Winter's Lie for a long time, since it came out. I just got the box standard one, couldn't be arsed re-rolling it, didn't want to lose my motes of light. And I thought to myself, yeah, okay, right, we'll roll with this. And I've always found that you can kill at long ranges, but because the shots aren't grouped together, you're actually less likely to get that kill. It's quite unreliable, but maybe we'd probably take out rangefinder. If we took out rangefinder and shot package, I think that would be fair, actually. Replace it with crowd control, something useless like that. But I do think that there are some perks on shotguns that are actually giving it the edge over fusion rifles, and it's the bane of everyone's existence at the moment. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to number 1! Yeah, sorry, a little dramatic. So, my number 1 pet peeve, as of late, is the Thorn. I mean, hand cannons in general in the Crucible have become very dominant, and all of them need range nerfs. They don't need damage nerfs, they need range nerfs. They need the drop-off to happen a little more sooner. The Hawkmoon is the lesser of the evils. It's not too much of a problem. It still can snipe. I do think it needs a bit of a range nerf. The Last Word certainly needs a range nerf because it doesn't have one. I could pretty much hit someone pretty much on the other side of the map and it's still hitting for 54 or 49, depending on what muzzle perk you've actually spec'd into. The Thorn, 2-shot headshot kill. It is many a reason why I've punched my chair. It is many a reason why I've sent vicious hate mail messages to the bastards using that weapon. Thorn needs its burn removed or incredibly shortened. And I think hand cannons in general just need a range nerf. But that'll about wrap it up for me. Thank you ever so much for listening. I've been DuffAntics, and I will see you next time.